Likely a challenge that's been faced by parents worldwide for hundreds or even thousands of years. How to entertain and educate the child at the same time. How to help develop technical skills and problem-solving abilities, and perhaps make the child more aware of its heritage as well. Well, one mathematician from the frigid Siberian region of Yakutia thinks he's invented the very thing. UNESCO TV has more.
In the Autonomous Republic of Yakutia of the Russian Federation, the love of gaming is instilled in the very young. The relatively small indigenous population of the country turns to intellectual games as a diversion from the severe climate conditions of the region, which is situated northeast of Siberia. The games they play fall into the category of intellectual games of pursuit, coinciding with their hunting traditions. A new game of this kind has recently been created. It's called Sonor, which means pursuit in the Yakut language. Its inventor is Grigory Tomsky, a Yakutia native, mathematics professor, and education expert at UNESCO. I wanted to become a sailor like my father, with whom I often sailed on the Lena River. But when I was 13, I happened on a book of math and logic games, which I read and reread with great pleasure. Perhaps that's why I later became a specialist in the theory of mathematics in games. The rules of Sonor go something like this. The game is played on a cloth rectangle. On one side is the pursuer, and on the other the 5 fugitives. The goal of the fugitives is to reach any or all of the 3 lines on the board to gain points. 1 point for the first line, 2 for the second, and 3 for the third. The goal of the pursuer is to hunt down the fugitives, touch them, and therefore knock them out of the game. When all the fugitives have been taken, or when all have reached the last and third line, players change sides. A tally of points at the end declares the winner. Each piece is allowed to move in a 360-degree radius. This allows the players to work on all levels of strategy, depending on their skills. A 4-year-old or an 84-year-old can play Sonor. Sonor is part of the FIDJIP, the International Federation of the JIP system. JIP was created by UNESCO in the framework of Project 2000+. This federation handles pursuit games, games of mathematical reason, which help to develop mathematical capacities and to discover one's abilities in this area. The Sonor game is one of these kinds of games we're trying to promote. Sonor can be constructed by anyone. Grigory Tomsky's family plays with pieces representing their native culture, but pieces depicting most anything may be used. At this point in time, Sonor is mostly played in the United States, Russia, and France. This is Elise Gersten reporting at UNESCO in Paris for the CNN World Report.
In Oman,